So this is my first attempt with some styrene. This is my pattern right here. But what I was wanting to do was, when I was younger, you had the little G.I. Joes and stuff, and I always wanted one of those gliders. I never could get one. And then I said, well, I'm gonna make some out of styrene. Can't be that hard. See everybody else making it. So this was my little prototype, and I was like, man, I kind of like that. That looks good. And I just made this out of a little foam board that I got at the dollar store, and put it together with some various glues. That's actually a gasket maker. And then what I came up with was this. And I made this out of the thick stuff because I figured, well, it's going to be easier to work with. And it's kind of wrong on that. It sucks. So what I done was I kind of cut these out, and I kind of just drew a pattern, and then kind of marked it out with pencil and cut it with a razor, and then broke it and sanded it. But what I didn't take in account of was that when you glue this stuff together, you need perfectly straight edges, and if you're going against an angle, you need to sand the angle. So I just kind of glued it, and then anyway, got some putty marks you can still see in there. But my first attempt, I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, it fits the figure. And what I'll probably do is either put some 3M tape or a magnet so he'll stay in there, and then I can pose it however. But some of the problems I have with this, as you can see, the paint, it looks rough. Well, it rubs off. And I was using the Rust-Oleum primer, and it dried like that. And at first I thought, oh, that's going to be really cool. I didn't know it was going to brush off like, dirt. And then for the little diamond pattern, I was using a piece of stainless steel screen, which didn't flex well. And I mean, it would be a cool pattern if you could get it to stay on there, but it just rubs off. And it highlighted my putty marks, which I don't know if the paint reacted to it or what, but it brought up every mark where it had some putty in it. Some of the patterns, they turned out pretty well. And then here, it's just, I mean, it's like dirt. And anyway, I think I'm gonna sand this all off and just go with an airbrush paint. Maybe that'll work better. At least I hope so. And anyway, it's my first little attempt working with styrene, and I can say that there's going to be more projects in the future. It kind of looks like Batman than G.I. Joe, though, I guess. I don't know. But let me know what you think.